doesn't look that great. Let me see. Trying to position myself. Can I be seen properly? Let me use my other phone to see if I can see myself properly. It's not sunny here today, so I have to see what I can do to brighten the... It looks a bit fuzzy. Anyway, I'm sure you can still... When people start coming in, they'll see me. Let me use the other phone and see. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. We will rejoice. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. If people are coming, can they see me? I feel like I'm in a maze. I feel like I'm in a maze. Oh, Rand and Blessed, thank you for coming. Can you see me clearly? I feel like it just looks like this, the reflection from the window is not doing a good job today. Let's have a look. Is it better? You can see me okay, yeah? Okay, that's fine. So you can see my beautiful face. Wahala. Oh my God, there was this song I was singing earlier on with Daddy. Let me just sing it while we are waiting for people to join us. And keep giving me thumb up as you come in, my lovely people. It's one of those live streams today where we're going to have some fun. We're going to have fun and you're going to guess. I think some people did not follow the rule. They started guessing from the, we can see your beauty. Thank you. It's Omali Chamomi. That's good. Thank you. What am I like? Oh dear. There was a song I was singing today. We have 5 people there and only 2 thumb ups. Why now? Why? It does not cost you anything. Double tap. We have 10 people now. Where did they all come from? Are these real? If you're real, give me a thumb up then. Double tap on your screen, the middle of your phone, and give me a thumb up. Yes, let's thumb up now. I don't know what happens. Do people know why this happens? For example, when I say there's 5 people here and only 2 thumb up, as soon as I finished saying that, I saw 10 people. And when I say give me a thumb up, it's just gone down to 3 people. What's going on? How does that work out? I don't understand. The God of Abraham. Well, whatever it is, if they're human beings, they can give thumb up. If they're not human beings, that's okay. And if they choose to be in the background and don't give thumb up, that's okay as well, because share. Yeah, so we have last week, because this is still my month of birth, so I'm doing this fun type of guess the age. But today's one is a double thing. You're going to guess my age at the time. You're going to guess the year. No, you're not going to guess the year. You're going to guess my age, and I have 4 children, so you are going to guess which of my sons I was carrying. That was in hospital, actually, the day after delivery. Yeah, that was the day after delivery of that my son. So there are 2 parts to the question, and you have to get the 2 right before you can win the little present. We're not going to talk about that now. Let's get more people in the house, because to be fair, I put in my thing that I'm going to come live between 4 and 5. I didn't make it specific that I'm going to start at 4. But when I noticed that I have a video that is going to be premiered at 6 p.m., I decided to come live at 4, so that at least by 5:45 we would have finished, so I can go for that premiere. And as many of you that I can attend that premiere will be good. I'm just sharing things about family, using what is happening on social media just to give us a bit of advice. So that will be after this live stream, and that will be on Ifechi family. Today is this live stream is on Ifechi Health and Wellness. Sometimes when I'm doing live stream on Ifechi Health and Wellness, the attendance is not as it is on Ifechi family. And that's understandable. Oh, somebody said we should welcome him, Emmanuel. So it's a him. So welcome, Emmanuel. Rant and blessed. Please welcome this person, Emmanuel Natalie said to read. Where are you from, Emmanuel? If you're coming in and you haven't been here before, we'd like to know where you are joining us from. I live in the UK. Rant lives in Dubai. And Blessed is in Ghana. May we know you, Emmanuel? Where did you connect with? I haven't seen you on a live stream before, and my people that are welcoming you, I think he's from Nigeria. Nigerian. Let him speak for himself. Emmanuel, where are you from? Jason just joined us. Where are you from? Yeah, somebody has already given me a thumb up. Now my thumb up is increasing, but still not equal to the number of people here. So the remaining 5 people out there, can you double tap on your screen to give a thumb up? If you appreciate what you're seeing, or you want to join this live stream, to join the fun of this live stream, can you please give a thumb up? And can you tell us where you're connecting from? Emmanuel, where are you connecting from? And Jason, where are you connecting from? Where do you live? Where are you from? We like to know. I've already introduced myself. I live in the UK. I'm a Nigerian, but I live in the UK, and I have lived in the UK for a long time, longer than I've lived in Nigeria. But I'm still 110% Nigerian. And Rant is in Dubai, or from Dubai, and Blessed is from Ghana. What kind of question is that? What, you don't like my top? Or does that signify anything? Oh my God. I have to say, look, hold on, everybody. Let me remove this top. I don't like this comment. Just be chatting with each other, and I'll be, I don't want that. I don't know the meaning of all this. Be chatting with each other. I'll be back in a minute. people see what happened now. I don't know who XGK is. I'm going to remove that comment though. I don't like that comment, but what he said has made me to rethink. I've removed the comment, but what he said has made me to rethink about I just love the outfit. So anybody coming to this live stream will be wondering, in the beginning of the live stream, you had a different top, and now you have changed to a different top. What happened? Is that comment that made me to think. Yeah, but for him to say that, I don't know what that means. Maybe it means something really. I just love the top and I bought it. Sophia, you're so pretty. I love your outfit. Thank you. Thank you. You mean the outfit I have now or before? Because somebody made a petty comment. Shouldn't have made that comment really, because if people are whatever they choose to be, I don't think it's something that we need to be discussing. But that comment actually made me to think, is there any, I don't know these things, I'm not Gen Z. I'm not even anywhere near millennial. I'm not even anywhere near wherever you say. I'm an oldie. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. Never mind. Yeah, you say I'm so pretty and that you love my outfit. Thank you, Sophia. Sophia, get ready with me. Thank you, Sophia. Where are you joining us from, Sophia? And I've asked Emmanuel where he was joining us from. He didn't answer. Maybe he's no longer here. But yeah, I you learn every day. I didn't know that the top I had on initially, if you want to see what I mean, if you want to know the top I'm talking about, you can go after the live stream, you can replay the live stream and see the top I had in the beginning. And somebody made a comment about that top that is asking whether I was, something. And I'm like, in fact, I'm going to show this to my adult children. After this live stream, I'm going to show the top to my adult children and see what they think. And I'll ask them, somebody wearing this kind of colors in their top or in their outfit, what does that mean? So I'm going to ask them because they will know these things. Me, I'm from the older generation, so I don't know these things. So I have to remove it. I don't want any more comments like that in my live stream. So I have to quickly change my top. Yeah. So that's what happened, in case I just come in now. Yeah. So the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jehovah, the man of war. His mercies endureth forever and ever. Oh, praise his holy name. Even me, I never knew. Yeah, so because I'll show it to my children. Once I show it to them, they may start laughing. They may say, Mom, why did you buy that? Why did you wear that? I just saw that, I love bright colors. I just love bright colors. So I saw that and I really loved it. And this is the first time actually I've worn it. And now with this comment now, I'm going to show it to my children and say, sons, what do you think of this outfit? I won't say anything to them until I hear from them, and I'll come back and report to you guys what they said. If they confirmed what the person, I don't know their name, you say XTY or SYT or whatever, that's what they call them, their name. The person that asked me that question. Wow. Okay. Interesting. We learn every day. You see, that's why I tell you younger ones that you learn from me, I learn from you. There are things I don't understand. There are words I don't understand. Sometimes even my adult children, when they start talking, sometimes they're talking in codes and in quotes, I don't even understand what they're saying. So we learn from each other. We learn as we go along in life. Nobody will say, oh, because of my age, I know this or I know that. No, we don't know it all. We don't know it all. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jehovah, the man of war. His mercies endureth forever and ever. Oh, praise his holy name. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jehovah, the man of war. His mercies endureth forever and ever. Oh, praise his holy name. Thank you, Lord. I have to go to gym now. It's time. Oh, okay, no problem. If we are still here when you finish, you can come back. I'm going to be here until near to my premiere. My premiere will be at 6 o'clock UK time. I'll be here until nearer the time of my premiere, and I'll call up the live stream. Praise his holy name. Yes, thank you. Oh, blessed, I must say thank you so much for your regular support. I really do not take it for granted. Thank you. Thank you for your regular support. It means so much to me. And that is what it means to have a family on this YouTube. Thank you so much for always supporting, despite whether you have data challenges and stuff like that, you still don't mind. You are always here on my live stream to support me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really, really appreciate you. Yeah, I have to be looking at my phone from here now due to what happened last time. I have to be looking down here. Yeah. And blessed. You know that your video, was it yesterday, 2 days? I think it was yesterday I was watching it. Where the dance, the village traditional African dance, it was so good. You take me back home from time to time, from your cooking, from other things you do. So that dance was really good. I enjoyed it. Always making time to speak to us and counsel. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, because when we are in this life, when we are still breathing, yeah, if we do not impact lives or do something, especially when we are getting on in age, or even no matter how old you are, but more so when you're getting on in age, if you don't impact life, if you don't leave any legacy, if you don't have things that you can share with people from your own life, then what's the point? Those we have, okay, your students. Oh, that was good. Fantastic. Yeah, so if you don't have anything to share with people, if people around you are feeling jumpy all the time, they're not happy, they are like, oh, don't go to her because she will shout or she will do that, then it's not good. You have to be the kind of older person that people around you, both your own children, your grandchildren, other people that look at you as a mom, will be able to see something that they don't even talk too much. Sometimes it's what you do, how you behave, will make people to actually listen to you or come to you. If somebody come and share something with me, and the next day I will start talking about it, maybe directly or indirectly, no, that person will not confide in me another time. When somebody shares something with you, all they needed is your support, your advice, your counsel. Maybe you have gone through similar thing, especially when it comes to marriage. Maybe I've gone through similar thing years ago, early years of marriage, or even if I have not, maybe I've spoken with people who have gone through quite a bit of things in their own marriage, and this is how it was handled. I can use that to, share with people or talk with people. So, but if I'm not doing that, that's one of the, in fact, that's not one of the, but that's the main reason why I'm on YouTube. If I'm on YouTube because of money, then I will not be here today, because if I check what I've done for people and what I've committed to YouTube and stuff like that, even though I've been paid a few times since I started, I would say that I've not earned anything. So that's, but I'm I'm fulfilled in the sense that at least I have a family here. I have people who will come and say, oh, it pleases me, it makes me really happy when some people have come on to me on IG or on WhatsApp to say that so and so you said the other day about raising up children, about doing this and that. It has actually helped me, because I was doing this with my children before, but I have now changed and I can see the difference. Things like that gives me joy. Things like that gives me joy. So and then sometimes when some of you tell me things as well, you younger ones, I also learn from that, because maybe that thing did not happen in my own time. It does not mean that it's not happening, because every family, every marriage is so different. So that's why it's very important to always listen to people without any judgment. No two people are the same. Husband and wife, even though the Bible says the two have become one. Yes, you have become one in the sense that you are now in that union, but still, you're still individuals, you're still human beings, you still have your own ways of thinking and behaving. So it's very important for us not to always point accusing fingers, always ready to judge, to condemn. No, because there might be other things we are doing ourselves that are not right. Oh, thank you so much. This makes me, I get quite a number of people say things like that, and that really encourages me as well. So thank you, Blessed. Thank you so much. That's what life should be about. Because just this week, I've had about few people passing away due to one reason or the other. Sometimes people pass away not because of, maybe they are diagnosed with something, but that diagnosis might be as a result of something, maybe their way of life, maybe the way they have been bottling things in their minds, the way they have been relating with people, or even with their own spouses at home. Some people don't have rest of mind. Somebody's husband will go out or wife will go out, they start snooping around to make sure that where he or she said they were going, that's where they went. How can you be living like that? There's a particular one going on at the moment where this couple that just always suspecting each other. And then the woman now, and then another story where a woman is like, oh, he's always going out and coming back when he likes. That's his business. I've got my children. I'll just concentrate on my children. I don't care. It's up to him what he does. That should not be the case. How about marriages that are not blessed with children? Does it mean that the couple will no longer be together because there's no children? When I hear mothers, especially, saying that, oh, he can go where he wants. After all, I've had my children with him, and that's the most important thing for me. Let me just concentrate on my children. When I hear some women say that, it breaks my heart, because that should not be the case. When you are showing that kind of I don't care attitude, the man will think that what he's doing is right. But if you can, with not shouting, not waiting for him on the door to hold him on his neck or his trouser to say, where is he? Where are you coming from? Then That is not the way to go. The recent story I heard was something like this, where the woman said, "Oh, I don't care. He can go wherever. That's what he does. He goes and comes back when he likes." Lo and behold, the man went out as the wife says he normally does with his friends. It's not that you don't have friends when you are married, but husband and wife should be their own best friends. And then you also have your friends. And it's very important that if you have your own friends, that your husband, your wife should know who your friends are and where you are if you're going out with your friends. In case of emergency, in case of anything, I have a personal experience which I hope to share with you someday. Okay. That would be, I would like to hear that, because it will also help others. Because some of the things I share are actually from people, but obviously you can't mention the people's name, because why I say them is because it will help somebody else. Somebody else may be in that situation. So this particular couple I'm talking about now, the woman did not care, because he just goes, she concentrates on her children. They have 3 children. And he went, as the woman said, he normally goes, and sometimes he will even go, the woman will not wait or phone him, "When are you coming back? Where are you?" Actually, she said that she doesn't care, that he can go to anywhere he wants to go, that even if he's cheating, that is up to him, according to people who call it cheating. Even if he's committing adultery, that is up to him, that the important thing for her is that she's got her children. So this fateful night, the man went out as usual with his friends. This happened recently. He went out recently with his group, and as usual, the woman and her children, as you can see, if one person owns children, is our children, not my children. But she always said my children. So the children and the wife went to bed with her children, because according to the story as well, she sleeps with her 2 younger children. Her husband sleeps in another room. That's even the beginning of a problem in a marriage or in a relationship, when you start sleeping apart, especially when the children are still young. That means you're still a young couple. Even if you're older couple like me, sleeping apart for what now? If the other person runs into problem in the night, how will you know? But anyway, so she went to bed, slept with her children, didn't bother about him. The next morning, she didn't even check whether he came back or not. That is how strained the relationship is. Why sleep in? Yeah, blessed. People actually do that. I've spoken with a few people who say that they actually do that. That as soon as they start having children, that the woman sleeps with her children, and then the man, or so their relationship is all about children. So when it's time to make children, maybe they sleep, and then after that, the man stays and the woman stays. So where is that bond? How can you even miss each other if anything happens? Yes, bless, some people do that. Even young couples, never mind older ones. In fact, I would say that the older ones are the people that don't even do that, or they still do. Some of them do, but I've heard loads of stories where people say that that's what they do and that they are both happy with it. Really? Anyway, so this particular couple, the woman woke up in the morning, started getting her children ready for school. She didn't care if her husband, and another thing, she stopped keeping any food for him, because sometimes, according to the story, she will keep food for him. The food will still be there until morning and go bad. So she stopped keeping food out for him, and she will leave some food in the fridge. If he comes back and he wants to have it, he can have it, and if he doesn't, it's up to her. Most of the time, according to her, the story, the man will come back. drunk, because he's been out with his friends, drunk, straight to bed, will not even bother to check whether there's any food. And then the woman actually did that a few times. Food still remains in the fridge and everything. She stopped. And like, if he comes back and he's hungry, let him go and find something for himself. And you call that marriage? Oh, Laurentia is here. Laurentia, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So, on that fateful day, then the woman, as I say, got up, started getting her children ready for school without minding or checking whether her husband came back in the night as he normally does, because she said that he comes back very late in the night or early hours of the morning. What an irresponsible husband and father. What are you teaching your children? Anyway, on that very day, the man did not actually come back. And the only way that the woman even knew that her husband was not at home. Now, my lovely people, listen to this story. You wonder what actually is going on in marriages at the moment. As she was about to leave the door with her children, here comes two police officers at her door and showed her something like an ID of her husband to say, "Is this your husband?" He say, "Yes." He said, "Can we go back into the house? We have news for you." The woman sat down and listened to the cops. You know, here in the UK, they call them cops, meaning the police officers. And lo and behold, the man actually lost his life overnight. Don't know what happened, and he actually got involved in whatever. I don't want to be very explicit about it, but something happened when he went out with those his mates, and he lost his life. Now, these are people who left our country to come here for green pastures, for better life. And as I was, thinking about this, somebody said, "Look, mommy, this thing happens a lot back home, and nobody cares, nobody looks in. Instead, they'll start blaming the woman. They'll start saying, hey, if you're okay at home, if everything was okay at home, what will your husband be doing outside?" Not even blaming the man who leaves the house almost every day, according to the story. Almost every, and the woman got fed up and she doesn't ask anymore. So sad. He actually passed away, and that was how she knew. So that means that she didn't even check, because he sleeps on his own. Assuming they sleep together, she would have known that, oh, he didn't come back this night. What actually happened? But no, she never even bothered to call his phone. That's how distant they are already in that marriage. Now tell me how. I know that today we are doing this live stream on my health channel, but it all relates to health as well, because if you don't care, you don't show any sign of emotion or any sign of missing each other. The person, we have heard story of somebody who also passed away in bed, but the spouse did not even know, because these ones are sleeping in the same room or the same bed. But the other spouse did not know that the other one passed away, just lying there, and just got up the side of his own. This was a man, and this was a woman that passed away in this occasion, and just went out thinking that she was still sleeping because they had a quarrel last night or this, and everybody came and faced the wall and slept. He may have a underlying health. I mean, I have a lot of stories. People come to me with various things, and I read some of them as well online. Yes, she was used to it. Before you came in, I was saying that, Laurentia, she was used to that. The man was used to going out and not coming back until late in the morning. So she didn't, it was just something that he does all the time. That's why she didn't even bother herself. She said that she doesn't want to be bothering herself about him, because each time she tries to confront him, it's like a big thing that just at each other's throats, and she's fed up. She doesn't want any problem, so she just leaves him to continue. And again, I don't think that's the best attitude. Yeah, it's not the best attitude, because each time you bring it up, he flares up and stuff like that. And because of that, you think it's normal. Remember, you're raising up children. There are 3 children involved here. I'm sure because no matter how young the children are, they talk these days, and they can, when they talk, you wonder, is it a 3-year-old talking? Yeah, she will get all the blame. Yes. She got all the blame from the man's people. What do you mean? Your husband didn't come back and you went to bed and slept? Your husband didn't come back. But this woman said that initially, when all this started happening, she actually told her own her mom, her own parents, and they gave advice as they would for parents, and say, why not talk to, because both parents are alive, why not talk to his own parents? Maybe they will hear, because if we get involved now, they'll say, oh, in-law, oh, you went and reported me to your parents. But the girl was only telling her parents to get their opinion earlier on, when this started happening, before she now decided that she's not even going to bother. She now told the parents, and both parents, which surprises me, they said it's just the mom, both parents were like, don't you know that he's a man? And then the mother now said to the daughter, just be managing it. That's how men are. Even his father here with me, that's what he used to do when we are early on in marriage. But now, because he's older now, that's where you're seeing him in the house. So you have to, this is what you have to tell your daughter-in-law. So you have to wait until he's old. If he's, well, now he's passed away anyway. He never reached that old age. But that was what happened well before, when this was happening. This was what, according to the story, the parents-in-law told her. And the mother-in-law said to her, just leave him. It's okay. He will change. His father was like that. But now, look at us. We are always here together because we are old. So that their son did not live to that old age when he can now change. Nobody knows tomorrow. So parents needs to do better, and they have to do better from younger age. Start raising up your children. Start guiding them. Whether a girl child or a male child, guide that male child how to relate in marriage by how you live with your own. Now, from that story, I'm now, no wonder where the man got his behavior from. He's going out everywhere from, because that's what he saw growing up that his father did. Maybe he was also waiting for when he is older, so that he can now start staying with his wife, as the father is now doing with the mother. You see, like father, like son. That's the connection. Don't you know he's a man? What? Honestly, I'm struggling to understand that statement, because I hear people say this a lot. Don't you know that he's a man? What does that mean in English? What does that mean? They will forget they made that statement. That's the thing. But you stop telling her. Another blame went to the woman. But you stop telling us. So we thought that everything have changed. Really? If you think that everything have changed, how many times did you call your daughter-in-law to say, I hope my son is no longer doing what you reported before? But because the mother-in-law and the father-in-law said that that's how men behave, they didn't bother asking again. And the lady did not bother telling them anymore, because it's waste of time. She decided what to do. And for her own sanity, she decided to just let go. Let him continue, since that is what the parents said. Her own mom and dad gave her advice as much as they can, but you dare not enter into some of these marriages. They'll say, oh, is your mother the one running this home, or me? And who is it? Yeah. So it was a big mess. But lo and behold, the man lost his life. And the woman also, just like Laurentia said, picked the blame. Why did you do this? If he was still doing that, why did you not come back to us? So you can't win. And that's why it's important for you to start on or early from your marriage, even before you say I do. Talk about various things. Because one person might be the one that likes to be out and about all the time. The other person might be one that prefers just to be indoors and do their own thing. If the other one is so outgoing that they prefer to spend time with their so-called friends instead of you at home, then there's problem. And if you can't go wherever he was going with you, he doesn't have to go with you all the time. He's allowed to have his own friends, but tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So a lot of lies and a lot of issues, a lot of health conditions are being developed because of the way people live their lives, the way people treat each other. You have one health condition or the other. I know things are so hard all over the world, especially in our country. Things are already so hard as it is. You don't need any more nonsense going around in your family, and you won't have rest of mind. People are developing this, people are developing blood pressure, people are developing heart condition, people are developing kidney problem, people are developing all sorts. Some of these things are self-induced. Yes, you need to discuss some of these things before you say I do. All these people rushing into marriage, this. And if some people will even notice something, like, it's okay, when we get married, all those things will be sorted out. No, discuss it. Unless you're going into the marriage that, oh, if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, I'll go away. If that is your mindset of going into marriage, then that's your that's what you want to do. Then it's your business if you like it that way. But as far as I'm concerned, and from my knowledge of what marriage should be about, is for better, for worse. When we say for better, for worse, people say, oh no, stop talking about worse. But let us be real. Worse situations will come in your marriage. It may not come in the first year, second, third, fifth, sixth, 10, 20, 30 years. It might come later on in life as you both get older. There will be situations. So that is when they say for better, for worse, that's what it means. And if you married because of money, then there might be one situation where one thing or the other might happen and the money will not be there. So what do you do? Yes, it gets worse when you get in. There's no point. If you see anything, any red flag, anything you think, oh, I don't think I can deal with this, discuss it. And if the person is still saying, that's who I am, if you don't like it, then you leave it. Then leave it then. You don't have to. Especially these days when people are saying that women are not getting married on time now because men are scared of getting into marriage. So women, as some women anyway, are now desperate to get into that marriage and think that, yes, let people just see that I'm married. No. They're not to get into marriage with someone who has bad character right from the relationship. Yes, blessed. Very true. There's nothing to manage there. Marriage is something that your spouse should be your friend, somebody you can crack jokes with, somebody you can do things. Feel free and not looking over your shoulder. Oh, is his car there? Oh, his back. Oh yeah, this. No, that is not marriage. The issue of considering money over the love has done more harm than good. When the money isn't there again, trouble. I have two people now, men that I know very well, and they've discussed it, because one of them I've been teasing him all the time. I say, you're still there. You're heading to, you want to be 50 before you get married. Somebody I know very well, and he'll say, Mommy, I am really, really struggling to get into proper relationship because all the people I try to propose or come close to, they'll first of all look at me from head to toe and look outside the car park and ask me which one is my car among those cars. And this person is still getting on in life. They're not driving any car yet. What kind of society, what kind of world are we in now? What do you mean by car? Is it all about car? Do you know in this UK, car is it's not a necessity. Car is not a necessity, it's a luxury. You know, we have public transport. In fact, when my sister-in-law came, she was like, wow, you know, here in the UK, people don't even, this car, as in America, they don't have public transport like they do here. So in a family, you might see 5 cars parked in front of the house because they all have to have car to get from A to B. But it's not like that here. Most people here don't drive, especially when you live around London area. Where will you even park the car? You know, for us, we live in the village. There are parking spaces. There are things that you have to have the car to go to shopping. But most people don't. So what are you looking around asking the man about car? What if the man went and borrowed a car from his friend, which I've heard has happened before, just to come because they want to get married? And you think it's his car. Lo and behold, it's not his car later on. What will you now do about that marriage? So we have to be real. Nico, like I said, okay, Rant, you're back. Rant was here earlier on. Oh, let me tell Laurentia what she means. Laurentia, if you watch this video, this live stream from the beginning, this wasn't the top I had on. No, I have to, in the middle of this live stream, I have to go and change my top. Laurentia will be wondering, Mommy, why? Why do you have to change your top? Because when you see that top, after this live stream, you can replay and see the top I started with. Somebody made a comment about that top. And you know, we from the older generation, we don't know these things. So I said I'm going to, that's a top I have not worn before. When he made that comment, I'm like, hey, I didn't know that these colors, because I love bright colors. You know, I love bright, especially the weather is changing now. I love sunny, bright colors. So the person made that comment. I'm like, hey, what happened to the top? You want to know what happened? Don't worry until you go to the beginning of this live stream. You see the top I had on, and see what comment that person made. I quickly said to her, because it was only Rand, Blessed, and a few other people that I don't know. They are not typing there, they're not communicating, but there are quite a few people there at the time. I said to them, hold on. I just quickly went there and got another top. That's how I changed to this top. Oh. This wasn't the top I started this live stream with. So I learned something today. I'm going to show my children that top and ask them, what does this represent? Bikono. Uju, Uju, welcome. Laurentia, you're laughing. Uju, I'm talking about the top. Please replay this live stream for me so you can see the beginning of it. Oh. This live stream, I started with a different top. It's like rainbow and various colors. I love bright colors. And one person in this live stream made a horrible comment about it, about the group of people that wear that kind of colors. Hey, Uju, wahala. I saw the top. So what do you think of that top, Uju? Do you associate it with anything? Oh, you saw the top, okay. Wahala. I'm like, Mbano. Biko, let me remove you so I can concentrate on this live stream. And after, I'll show it to my adult children. I say, I was here when you start. Hey, you're in the background. So you saw the top. What did you make of the top, Uju? Do you know do you associate that with anything? Do you know? Okay, you are busy. You couldn't chat. Yeah. Why would you remove top because anyone? I don't like that comment, that particular comment, and what is associated with. I don't want to I won't say not mislead. I don't want to. I don't know. I just wanted to change it. Real wahala. Yeah, I changed it. And I'm happy I did, Laurentia. Don't worry. It wasn't like they bullied me into changing my top. I just have to change it because of that opinion. I don't want that opinion. You know, this is live stream, and I don't want more people to come in and start typing rubbish. So I thought, it's indeed wahala. Yes, yes, it's okay, Laurentia. They didn't. It's not like they bullied me into. After all, I would have said, whatever you think, that's your business. My top remains my top, but I just decided. Eh? Why did they associate it with that thing now? Why did they when they made that comment? I didn't like it. So I know it's a nice color. Anyway, I'll ask my children because they know these things. Sometimes when we go out, they can easily figure out who is who and whatever, if you know what I mean. They know these things. So I'll show the top to them and say to them, what do you think about this color of top? Let me hear them. It suits your skin. Yeah, because I'm dark skinned. I like to wear brighter colors. And now summer is coming a little bit. We are now in spring. I like to wear things that we, never mind. Wahala. Oh my God. I wonder what wahala was when I was listening to Ju's is it her latest video? One of her where they are saying that in Sinachi's song that God is not waymaker, that is not her song is demonic or something like that. I'm like, hey, this one a big wahala. If God is not a waymaker, who is then? I was listening to them thinking, do you know what? This world is calling to something else, and we just have to hold our faith tight and hold our values strong, because if you are not very careful, people can confuse or convince you into believing what you should not. With which outfit? See you. I don't know what you wanted to write, but they associated you with something. I removed the comment though, so you may not see the comment anymore. I'm like, that one is a big wahala. Wahala. I listened to that one. I thought I was sharing it with Daddy. I said to him, I said to him, I just listened to Uju's this. Look at what somebody said, that God is not a way maker. He said, you people are this social media. You have to be listening to some of these things at your own risk. Because if one is not strongly rooted in Christ, they can easily confuse or confuse people. No, it's not what he said. It's not that. No, it's the one that starts with a G. It's the one that starts with a G. That's what the person said. I'm like, Ezioku. Now, wow, I've never heard of this one. But as I say, I'll show that talk to my children. And then next week, by God's grace, a week tomorrow, we'll be back on our normal Sunday live stream. Our children are actually here. And tomorrow, we are all going out to beef eater. All of us. We're going to eat out tomorrow. They're all here. They're not in the house at the moment. So they didn't know that I wore that top. So they're all coming back later this evening, and tomorrow we're all going out for family. We do games. They brought some games. The ones living in Switzerland, they brought some games that we're going to play, and then we'll go out for me. So when they come back this night, I'll show them the top. And I'll see what they will say. Maybe they will say, Mom, why did you wear that? Whatever they say, I'll let you people know. I have to leave. Okay, then, Uju. Thank you so much. But before you go, Uju, do you have 5 minutes to join in this fun? Let me do that fun thing now. Oh, you have a live stream as well. Okay. I wanted to ask question. Did you see my photo? If you have 1 minute, Uju, maybe you can do your own voting now before you go. If you saw my picture, I was asking how old, people to guess how old I was and which of my babies, I have 4, which of them I was carrying that baby. Some people started guessing, and they post, and those ones are null and void. So they're not, it's not counted. And which of my babies am I carrying? Although, how can I be 21 years now? I can't be 21 years because I got married at 23. Wahala. I got married at 23, so I wouldn't be 21 then. I'm already carrying a baby. So show the picture here. I don't, you see, I have, okay, how do I show this picture now? Because I have to. The picture, wahala. Oh my God. When I feel second 27 and second baby, no. How can I show? No, go on my thing and see, because if I show it, I think, because I have to cut that picture out from something. And if I show the one I have here, it will give out the answer. So I don't want to show the picture again, but it's on my Ifechi family post, and it's also on Ifechi Health and Wellness post. It's both there. So you can just quickly look at the post. Then you can see the picture. No, I did not get married. The proposal was done at 20. And everything was done after 1 year, Uju, to allow me to grow up and to allow me to finish my nursing school. So the proposal was at the age of 20. The imego, or the Ikwakanus or an imego, was done at 21. The traditional marriage was done at 22. My church marriage was done at the age of 23. Yes, so everything was done after 1 year, because I was young and I was in school, and they're just trying to, for me to grow up a little bit more. 24 and first baby, no. Oh my God. No. I know I would be going for her live stream now. Later on, you see who won it, but it's not. Nobody has got it so far. Nobody has got it so far. And once we get the answer, I will now show you the picture where I cut that out from, so you can see everything. And that will confirm, when I tell you which of the babies, that will confirm it when I show you the picture. So I don't want people to say, because the picture will now show you 29 and last baby. No. 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 I think Uju, you see, the thing is, you have to get the two. Uju got, I think Uju have got one of them, one part of the question, but for the fun to be, and for you to, it's only going to be a little super chat, nothing major, but I'm sure Uju is here for the fun, not more than anything. Uju got one half of it, but she hasn't got the other half. So that has given you a clue now. That has given everybody a clue now. She's got one side, but not the other side. But I want somebody who will be spot on with the age and the child. Not quite. Would you it's really trying very hard, but not quite. Premier. What is your premier on Ifechi family? We'll be there today. Yes, my premier. I have a premier at 6 p.m. exactly in an hour's time at Ifechi family. Yes. No. Somebody is getting there very well. Somebody is getting there, but just in fact, that person is just one thing or one. Yeah, let me not give it out too much, but somebody is almost there. No. Somebody is almost there. Ah! Somebody just got it. You see, last week, Blessed won, and this week she's won again. My answer is 32 years, but second child. No. No, so I look that young, my face look that young for people to think it's my first child or the second one. No, it's not. So let me now show you. So for you all to agree that Blessed got it right. Can you see this? Can you see? Can you see the other children there? I don't know whether you can see though. Yeah? Can you see the other children there? So it's the last one. And it's the last one and I was 33. Yes, because I had my first, second, and third almost together, 3 of them under 5 years. Then I have to give 5 years. I had my third one at the age of 28, and I gave 5 years gap and then had this last one. And that's what you are seeing here. There's 5 years gap. You can see the baby, you can see the other 3. And that was a day, and they brought teddy bear for their baby. Or Mickey thing. I don't know. I can't remember. So that's them all. And you see why my face is like that? Look at my face. For somebody who had a baby, I should be happy, shouldn't I? But let me tell you why my face was like that. It wasn't anybody looking at that face would think that, oh, maybe because she's had, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody seeing that face would think, why was she not laughing? Was it because she's had 3 boys and this one is another boy? No. I was unhappy because this my son here, this one here, that's my second son. Yeah, my second son. What happened was that when they came to the hospital to see me a day after delivery, their dad cut their hair, and his own, there was like something, it was a way he cut the hair. I was not happy. I think he made a mistake with the shaving thing, and there was a bald area, and the other all areas were. And if you see my face, I look at him, I'm like, that's why he was just very close to me. That's my second son. And I was like unhappy. I'm like, why did God cut your hair like this? See somebody who just delivered the day before, worrying about the way hair was cut. The boy that has the hair didn't bother. That's why my face was like that. Oh, felt like yesterday. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe that yeah, Mickey Mouse. Yes, so because that baby, we just came back from America. In fact, people thought I was going to have that baby in America. After my first 3, I gave out all my baby things. I'm done. 3, fine. Even my baby cot, I gave everything out. So when I had this last baby, it was like a new baby. That Mickey Mouse you saw, we just came back from America. Because that summer, he was born in September. We came back in end of August. 10 days after we came back from America, he was born. People thought that we went to America for me to have the baby there. I'm like, no, we've already planned this holiday like a year before I even knew that I was pregnant. And I don't want to disappoint our children. We have to go on that holiday. We spent 6 weeks in America that year. If you see me that time, I was just waddling around with this pregnancy and running after 3 children. You know, we came back shortly after he was born. So that was the story of that birth. It was not planned. People thought that I planned the 4th one to see if I have a girl. Not really. Just the way it happened. And my face was like that because I was not happy with the haircut that my husband gave my second son. Voila! See the thing that we're bothering, the thing that we're bothering a woman who just delivered a day before. Oh, we women, we dey try, sha. See now, the hospital bed. I was just, and they were all like, and that one, the one I was worried about, was busy looking at his baby, as his baby brother. and others were just there looking at, he was just interested looking at the baby, and I was worried about his haircut. Oh my God. So anyway, blessed got the answer. Again, this year is 33 and the last baby. Yes, so honestly, we women, some of the things that worry us, it makes me laugh. What are you worrying about haircut? You just had a baby yesterday. Yeah, so yes, Lawrence, I was the haircut style. That's what made my face to be like that. Hey, oh my God! You see, these are the things we did when we are younger. So now, when some people are doing certain things and I laugh, people will be wondering, why are you laughing, mommy? Sometimes when people come and be sharing some things with me going on in their life or in their marriage or in their family, I'll just first of all I'll laugh. They say, but it's serious. Why are you laughing? I say, I'm laughing because I've been there. I've been there. That's why I'm laughing. Not that I'm not that I don't take you serious, but I take you serious, but I'm just laughing because I've been there. Hey, wahala. Oh my God. Yes, so we can see. Yes, you can see. That was why my face was like that. So somebody who will be so happy. I just had a child, a new baby. I was worrying about haircut. My husband was just like, what is that? I was shaving and I just made a mistake and the clipper went that way. That's why that place was bald, but it will grow. I'm like, I don't like that. You shouldn't have done that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Wahala. Hey, God, is that my friend? We are officially friends. Okay, what are you saying? Okay. Yes, my lovely people. So what I was saying, before about that couple, no, how can that woman now, all kinds of problem, blame, culture, people are blaming her, she's blaming herself. Oh, I would have done this, I would have done, but it's too late. It's too late. So let us stop causing problems for ourselves. Let us stop causing problems for ourselves because this life, there's nothing in this life. Oh, we should stop worrying ourselves. Oh, B-Joy, you just missed the fun guess of my age and the child I was carrying in that my post. You just missed it. We just finished it and blessed at the countryside got it because we wanted somebody to tell me my age at the time and which of the babies I was carrying. And blessed got the two. Thank you for coming. Yes, life don't have duplicate. Please stop worrying yourself about something you do not have control over. Because worrying about that makes you to fall ill or develop something that you don't even know where it came from because you're worrying and bothering yourself so much. Stop. A lot of people have all sorts of health issues. They don't even know where it came from. And sometimes it's just because of the way we live our life, the way we are so serious. Stop taking yourself serious because others don't even take you serious. So stop worrying about what people think as well. Stop worrying about, because if you do good, they will say. If you do bad, they will say. Just do the right thing. That's what I always say. We all know the right thing, don't we? We all know the right thing. Let's just be serious, So just do the right thing, because when you do the right thing, not everybody will like that right thing that you've done. So why do we have to keep worrying about people to the detriment of our own health? Look at the situation of things back home now. People are going through a lot. Yes, it's true. Marriage done. Sometimes it's one-sided. One person is working hard. One person is trying their best to make things happen or to make that marriage stable, but the other party is not. So when it's like that, you try and try and try. Then, obviously, as you are trying, you're praying. But when people say, oh, I've left him or her to God, God is in control. No. Yes, God is there to help you, but you are also in control of what happens in your marriage, in your home. Stop all this, oh, I've left it to God. Oh, it is well. And things will be spoiling, things will be damaging, and you're saying you left it to God. God ordained marriage, but it's not a must that everyone must get married. That's the truth. Stop causing yourself health issues in the name of marriage. If people come to you with any marriage or relationship or whatever issue, if you don't have anything to say or any good advice to say, don't bother. Stop adding salt to injury. And another thing in marriage is, in fact, I was discussing that with Daddy today. We were just talking about something. I can't remember what we were talking about in the kitchen while I was making lunch. And we talked about contentment. Because one of the C's I normally use in marriage is contentment. And we remembered that during our marriage many years ago, that's one of the things that the reverend that wedded us said. He said it in Igbo. He said, Afọ Juunu. Afọ Juunu simply means be contented. Contentment. So all these people who are looking for the car a man packed before they can decide whether they want to marry the man, then you're not ready for marriage. That is not how marriage works. Be contented. And that word has stuck with both of us for these many years of marriage. Contentment. I used to have this, I won't call her friend, but somebody I know. Initially, when we started in this country, they will always come and show you, oh, my husband bought this. Oh, look at that. My husband spent this money on that watch. It cost, I don't know how many £100. My own watch that costs about £50 gives me the right time. I look at that chart, it gives me the right time. I'm good. Be contented. Yeah, and then stop coming to people to tell them, my husband did this. And some of these people that come to tell you, my husband did this, their husband did not do anything. They did it themselves, but they want to use the word, as they say, pepper you, for you to feel that they're enjoying their own marriage. When people tell you that kind of thing, for example, if it's something to do with watch, you say, oh, don't pretend, don't do as if you are this thing. Just say, oh, wow, that's a really nice watch. That's good. That's good. That's good of your husband. But my own watch, I love it as well. It is, you look at the time. Ask for the other person that watch they have. What's the time? They will tell you. You look at your own. Oh, it's also 5:13 in my watch. That's all I care to know. Stop letting people intimidate you into being who you are not. And then you come home and you say to your husband, look at my friend. Look at my friend. She showed me the watch her husband bought for her today. It's about £300. And I'm still wearing this rubbish £50 watch. That's your fellow man. Your fellow man. Trouble don't start with that. Oh. So what is all that? What is watch? What is handbag? Gucci. That one and that one. That handbag you have, will it enter your whatever you need for that handbag, like your phone, your wallet, your lippy? my husband will say, you always make sure that you have lipstick in all your handbags. Yes, so that's my own makeup. Once I rub my foundation, I have my lippy. I'm good to go. Other things can wait. So that handbag is not containing all those things. It is. Your Gucci one, is it containing? Let's go. I don't care. That's the thing. In fact, if most people are like me, the other people who want to pepper me, and themselves, they're going to pepper because I don't care. No, there's nothing anybody has that I will say, I'll go beating myself. I wish I had this. Why is my husband not doing this? Why is this? Afọ Juunu. meaning be contented. And if we can live that kind of life, things will be a lot easier for us. Illness may come because we are human beings, but do not be the one to contribute illness, cause yourself some ill health that you don't even know about because of the way you're living your life. You go to bed, you will not sleep. You are thinking about what somebody said to you or what you will say to somebody. You are just there. Hi, Kachifogodu. Let the day break. Let me go and tell them that do they know who they're talking about? Who told you that you're going to wake up the next morning? You're waiting for day to break so that you can go and sort that person out. And then causing problem. You have past sleepless night, which is one of the causes of ill health. Afojuno, let us be contented with what we have. This world will be easier if everybody keeps to their own lane. We can't all be the same. Anybody looking at me now and thinking, oh, did you look at me when I had that baby? Did you look at me then when the children were young? How we struggled, both of us. Don't just see people later on in their life and want to tap into their blessing and want to be like them. What if they tell you what they've gone through? Let me just say I now, as a wife, went through last year. How many people will go through that and still stand? It is God was with me and family were there, strong family network. So when you're tapping, tap everything. No, don't just tap the good things you're seeing, tap everything, the suffering, the struggles, the challenges. You don't just tap the good things. It's not fair. You have to start from the beginning to tap. No, they don't. Relationship videos, this kind. But if I do my video now, like this evening at 6 p.m., please, if you can, join me on that premiere. I will just basically using some of the nonsense happening on this social media and other things I've been hearing about peace at home to do a video. How many people will watch that video? Who cares? They don't want to know. If you go to any channel where they are talking about tearing each other apart, doing this to each other, you see 800 and something people watching and commenting and laughing and batting each other and supporting one team and supporting the other person. You don't even know half of, in fact, 1/10 of the story. But you're already there because these are my own. I like this person. I like that person. What happened to the truth? What happened to you being open-minded about things? People will know clear that this is wrong. But because they like that person or they don't like the other person, they'll be supporting the other one. Why? Why are we like this? And they tell you, mommy, people keep tapping from the blessings. They don't know where the struggle. Yes. You don't know where the struggle started and what the people, what they've gone through to get. So when you're tapping, tap everything. Oh, so when the problem comes, you'll be able to withstand. You don't just tap the good things because there's no good thing that comes out just like that. That's a process. I think Daddy said that on my birthday live stream. That's a process. We did not just come and, be like this now that we are sort of taking, we are now resting in peace. Yes, we are resting in peace when we are alive. If anything happens to us the next 50 years, because the agreement I have with God is 100 years, and then after that I can go. No, 100 years, I'll be more than 50 years, I'll be more than 100 years now. Come on. Okay, another 40 years. I'll be 104. Then, if anybody is coming to say rest in peace, they're talking to themselves, because I'm already resting in peace. You don't have to tell me. But I think it's common thing that people say. So I don't take it away from them. But that's okay to say rest in peace when people pass away, provided they've rested in peace when they're alive. You can't be having this kind of quarrel. And this some people that don't have rest of mind when they're alive. They do not have rest. All they're thinking is the next fight, the next this thing to join. They're not resting in peace when they're alive. And when they pass away, you say rest in peace. Thank you, my dear. He said that the next 50 years is fine. Provided that next 50 years, I'll still be with my marbles, be talking sense, not seeing you people, because all of you are my long-term family. Even if I retire to Nigeria or to here, you are still my long-term family members. Not when I see you, I'll be thinking, you mention your name, I'm like, who? I want to still have my marble. That's why I say 40 years old. Because I don't want to get to that stage where I don't know who I am anymore. Never mind my own family and other family members. That's why I say, but 50 years is fine. After I've seen people who are 110 years and they're still talking and they're still walking around. Yes. On your way, yeah? Yes, so yes. When you agree, God will say yes. And you have to work at it, though. When people say, oh, I want to do this, I want to be healthy, I want to do this. But when people who are looking healthy tell you what they do, no, for what now? Why will I do this? Is it because there's no money that I can't eat 3 times a day? No, now. How can you be eating only once a day? Is it because there's no money? I only eat once a day. And that is by choice. Because it's helping me with my health. I don't hide it here. I've told you people before that must be up to 8-10 years ago when I do my blood works every year. They check my blood sugar level and they said it's pre. I didn't want them to finish the other pre-diabetes. I don't want them to finish the other pre. I said to them to stop there. I took the bull by the horn. I said, because my dad, at the age of 60-something, he developed diabetes before he passed away at 92. He was well looked after. He only passed away at that age because he had a wound or something on infection. If not, he would have still been alive for longer than that 92 years. So when they say pray, I'm like, no, I don't want the rest, because I'm in the health profession and I know what uncontrolled diabetes can do to people. So I took the bull by the horn. You see, so people, when they say pray and they are waiting and they're still doing what they're doing before, you can't be doing what you're doing before and expecting a different result. It doesn't happen. So I took the bull by the horn. I cut out so many things. I still enjoy myself. Like, as I said, tomorrow, all our sons are here. Tomorrow, we're going to go to that beef eater. We're going to just eat. And after that, from Mondays are my non-eating days. I use green tea and water all day on Mondays to clean my inside, to what it's like washing plate. But my inside, but my system is used to it. Some people say, oh, I can't do that because in the night I'll wake up because I'll be hungry. No, you have to train your body. You have to train your body. There are things you have to do. Some things you have to let go some things to get what you want. People can't be saying, oh, because when I leave this door, the way I walk, if you don't catch me immediately, I'm gone, because I walk so fast. I wasn't like this years ago. But now, I've taken the bull by the horn for a while now. I used to go to the gym. I don't go to the gym anymore because I've noticed that it's actually a waste of my time and money. Personal opinion. Those who go to gym, kudos to you. Like Rant is just a baby anyway. So you go to gym, fine. But I stopped going because by the time I will now drive my car, get to the gym and park and do 1 hour exercise, drive myself back. Come on, I use that time to do my walking and do my Zumba class in my house here. But I do daily work. My Fitbit hits at least 12,000 steps every single day. Why am I doing all these things? Because of that thing they mentioned about 8 years ago. Pray this. And since then, I still do my blood works and everything has been normal. Assuming I continue doing what I was doing at that time, by now, I would have been a full-blown diabetic and on medication. And people were taking medication and they're eating everything. I see them, that diabetic, that when it comes to cake, they'll take the biggest chunk of cake. Once in a while, you have a treat. When it comes to all this swallow, why must Nigerians swallow fufu every day? Why? Does it mean that you're not having we swallow once every Saturday? Today, we enjoyed our swallow today. I made the porridge oats. I grind it and I use the oat fufu, different kind of oat fufu, to mix it and made it, and we had it with onubu soup, and we enjoyed it. And we're now waiting for the next Saturday. And people will say to me when I say this, but in between, what do you eat? There are lots of things to eat, not just because I'm abroad. Even in Nigeria, there are lots of things to eat, but unfortunately, they're so expensive. So I do understand. So I don't want to start talking now. People in Nigeria will say to me, but Mommy Ifechi, those things that are good for us, they're expensive. I get it. I understand. And I feel bad. Yes, now you're a baby now, 17. How can a 17-year-old not be a baby? I'm swallowing today. I will correct okra. That's good. I'm free. Do you swallow every day then? Or Saturdays only? I think for us, we're just used to it now. People, I think Nigerians will tell you, don't mention, speak, Lekwe, that we don't swallow every day. But I think once you're used to something, is like me. Every Saturday, and she had her own with okra soup with correct fish. After bitter leaf soup, my next best soup is okra soup. If you leave me for 1 year, I won't cook egusi soup. Egusi is not my thing. Okra and vegetable soup, but my best one is bitter leaf soup. If not that swallow, what else we want eat here in Nigeria? Did you hear that? Even that swallow self is so expensive to prepare here. What do you mean, what else one eats in Nigeria? Okay. Normally, when we visit Nigeria, my stepmom, because my dad, when our mom passed away many years ago, he married another person. She is a lovely, lovely lady. When we visit Nigeria and go to her, in fact, I don't tell her anymore because she knows what to do when we are coming. In Nsukka, they have what they call achicha with fio, and those okpaka that are very big. When I go to Nigeria, I go local. I don't eat rice. I don't eat all these things in Nigeria. Yam, I can't avoid yam because yam is my best food. So when we go, she knows what to do. She will do, they call it achicha in Nsukka, and it's all traditional and so full of nutrients. So I'll eat that. That's food. Yam, you can have yam with vegetables, but then people say to me, vegetables are expensive. We can only afford a little. Do you stay with your parents out there? Yeah, I think he must be with his parents. 2 of my children don't touch swallow. Oh yeah, my own, all of them, apart from 1. Apart from 2, okay, 2 do, 2 don't. No, 2 of them don't. They have for years, they don't even, but the other 2. But they will only, one of them will only swallow with particular soup, egusi or okra. The other one can eat all kinds of soup, but the other 2, no way. They don't, their own thing is jollof rice and stuff like that. Yeah. So you see what AA said. So for me and AA, we're the same. Saturdays, we look forward to it here when we swallowed. Other days, there are many things, there are various things to eat. And there's something we noticed recently, because that is into research. We noticed that you can actually eat whatever you want to eat, provided you eat loads of green vegetables or salad, or vegetables or salad first. For example, if you want to eat rice, do not have this salad, and this people call salad in Nigeria. I don't know the type of salad it is, so it's so fattening that your salad is not salading at all. When you see salad for Igbo, you know that this is salad. But Nigerian salad is so delicious that it's gone out of salad. A lot of things are involved. Only an eldest swallow. My second will vomit. Really? Oh my God. Yeah. Do you know even ugu vegetable here now? Yeah. The one I just went to market to buy. Very small quantity for 3K. That's what I'm saying. You know, so when you say what else can you eat, there are a lot of things for you to eat. Okay, how about beans? How about okwa? How about akede? How about like this yam with vegetable? But look at what you are saying about the cost of. So the cost of things, oyibo salad. Oh, leave me alone. He said that even God's will reject it. But that is what salad should be. But the one they make in Nigerian salad, you can eat that one. It's the calorie in that salad is more than the calorie in the rice. Hey, Susie, Global Concept, you are welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Susie. You've already done the guess the age thing, and somebody get it right. I think I saw your comment. You guessed at the post. I said nobody should guess at the post. It has to be at the live stream. I saw your comment there. Oh, because so they salad. So when it's one of the shocks I got here when I came into this country many years ago. They said, "Oh, do you want salad with this, with your food?" I'm like, "Yes, please." When they brought the salad, I looked at Hubby. Hubby looked at me, and we're like, "What is this?" So what people call salad in Nigeria, that one na food, oh. That one na food on its own. It's not salad. So if you see how we said it quickly, we said, yes, please. We want some salad with the, when they brought it, we didn't want to make a fool of ourselves. We just look at the plate and look at that again. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different kinds of leaves. That's Oyibo salad. People tell me that thing you have in Nigeria is salad. That one is food. Don't go and tell me you're having salad with your rice in Nigeria. You're having 2 portions of food. Somebody saying hello, Chison. Did Chison come in? Let my phone not do what it did last Saturday. Because I was just chatting, not knowing that people were coming in. Somebody said hello, Chison. Let me see. Where are we? Don't do what you did last week, okay? I'm not going to have it. Yeah, Chison, I can see that now. Welcome. We're just having a fun live stream. We have been here for the past 1.5 hours. We started in the middle. We have done the guesswork about the post. I'm here. Yes, you are here, Chison. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We've done guess the age and baby. I was carrying on that post. I have a post on both channels for people to guess. And yeah, Blessed at the Countryside got it right. Both the age I was at the time and which of the babies, whether it's my first, second, third, or fourth baby I was carrying. So we have gone through all that. That was fun. And you're waiting for the prayer. Yeah, thank you, Chisan. You saw my premiere setup. Yes, I have a premiere coming. Please join me on that premiere. Just voice only premiere where I just talk about peace, because do you know what is going on in families and what is going on in families within social media and around? It breaks. It's hard. It's heartbreaking, and people are developing health conditions. And they'll tell you that they're okay, but they're not okay. When you look at their faces and their eyes and the bags under their eyes, young people who are only in their 30s or maybe early 40s, you know that these people are not okay. I don't know how else to say it. You are actually not okay. Why not start having peace in yourself? Especially when you are family. Start having peace within yourself and within your family. Stop aging more than your age because you don't sleep, you don't have rest of mind, you're thinking of the next thing to do to somebody or the next camera to set up and give it back to them. Is that what we come here to do? When there was no online this thing, do we not settle quarrels or issues in our families? I've said it, social media people are not your family. How many people are we on this live stream? But if it's buzzwords and I put the thumbnail and put their faces, that I'm going to come here and destroy them with my words, there'll be 700 and something people. There'll be loads of people. And then come and see the commenters. Hey, this one will be saying, give me that one. They will just say this, they will say that. They'll be urging you on. You think that they are with you. They're not with you. What legacy are we leaving behind? These people have got young children. You know, my concern is these children. Sometimes you hear the children in the background. Sometimes they say, oh, go away, this and that. And they'll be using this F language. They have young children coming up. Children is not about what you say, it's what you tell them. It's about what you do. They're watching you. We have to be healthy and alive to look after those children. But if it's what we are thinking about all the time is the next camera to set and tell them off and debunk, I'll set my camera and debunk that. I have a proof. I have this. Who cares for your proof? Social media is not your family. They're not your friends. They're just here to catch crews, as some of them will say, to the detriment of your own health. What is going on? Families are in pieces. People are developing all kinds of health problems. People are looking 20 years older than their actual age because they don't have rest of mind. Husband and wife are at war. Cousins are at war. This one is at war, and they're bringing it on social media. They'll set their live stream. They'll set their camera. They start talking nonsense. Who are you talking to? Who is going? Who wants to know? If what we come to social media to do is this nonsense, then we might as well just enter house, because it doesn't make sense. Our health is very important. Yes. That's the worst thing that can happen, because what makes me, what I wonder sometimes is how people clearly, common sense means that you can clearly see that what this person is saying or doing is wrong. But you still see people who are there clapping and supporting and telling the other person off. Clearly, this thing is wrong. So, what if you don't have anything good to say, then shut up. I should, Chisom, what do you think? Laurentia? I'll be doing counter. I don't go straight though. If I tell that they will say, please don't. It's like she's not reaction channel. So I can, if people that came and that came later didn't see the top, when you rewatch this live stream, you see the top I started with. So that if I don't know what that top means, if you are here, you would have, because you are one of this new generation. You have new generation children who understands these things. Maybe you would have, or maybe you would have called your son to say, that top that I'm wearing, does it signify anything? I was wearing a different top when I started this live stream. If you go back, you see the top I was wearing. Somebody made a comment about that top, that is particular group of people that wears those colors. I kukuma ran out of this chair, went on my wardrobe, and got this one. I don't want wahala. No do reaction. No, I won't. I won't do reaction. Instead, I'll just be coming out from time to time to talk like I'm doing now, because this is live stream. Not a lot of people will watch 2 hours live stream. So from time to time, I'll come out and tell people to be very careful about their health, because that's my own concern, is their health and their family, their children. I'll come out from time to time to talk. Even if it's only 20 views I have, at least 20 people listen, I'm fine. Because that's my mission here, is to beg people. Because why I'm saying this is that by the time you know it, it's too late. Yes, hey, you see, I told you, is new generation. She's got new generation children. She knew. I didn't know anything about that top. Is there? I won't even show you people here now, so nobody will laugh. I won't. That top is just there looking at me. But I've removed it. My children, as I said, they're all around. They went out. They didn't see me wear that top. So I removed it. And when they come back tonight, I'll say to them, sons, I have. Yes, yes. Son, that's what I have on. What does it mean? Hey, Jesus. If you see how, when she made that comment, hey, Akoko, I don't know. So that person made that comment. Is you? Ha! Go at the beginning of the video after this. But after I've put my ads on, so you can see it. Hey, it was only Rand and Blessed that were there, and the other people, I don't know who they are, but the family members that are here at that time are Rand and Blessed. If you see how I kukuma jump out from this chair, I didn't know. Hey, my children will laugh at me today, say, Mom, why did you disgrace us? Why did you do that? Hey, as far back as years ago, my daughter threw away all her rainbow clothing and hey, this is 2025 and I didn't know. So you don't know all over. Hey, I won't even show it. In fact, in that case, I will show them. They'll say, Mom, what did you do? Why did you even buy that? Hey, I thought even Chison knows as well. Chison mentioned rainbow. Hey, Ngwano. That's the part of the learning now. See, it's what I mean. I learn from you people. You people learn from me. We learn from each other. I learned that one today. Will I go and get that? No. That is now gone. And some schools have introduced it to uniforms. Hey! Is you have that logo on their letterhead. Enlighten us, so exactly. See what Laurentia is asking. Me that has been in the UK, see, do I know? Because I don't get it. Is your daughter threw away all her rainbow clothing and watch out for this logo. Hey! I'm also lost. Ngwanu, people in Nigeria are lost. People in Ghana are lost. Me, that is in UK, the UK are talking about, I'm lost. So, especially in June. Even I go service on there. I mean, I get. Hey! Hello. Okay. I learned that one. If you go after the live stream, start replaying. You see me from the beginning where I had this my colors. Because I love bright colors, especially the weather is changing. I was actually proud of that color. Hey, Guinea, keep an eye out in June. Hey, in June. Okay, I will. Hey, I learned something today. Oh. Thank God that I even, because this is the first time I've worn it. Oh. Thank God I wore it on live stream. What if I had just gotten ready to go to the shops or somewhere and just wear it? I have my lovely colors. Hey, I'm loving these colors. People will just be looking at me somehow. This older lady, does it mean that, and she's working with with a man? What what's going on here? They have hijacked June as their month. Rainbow month is in June. Thank God I don't have any June birthdays in my family. Hey, so do I. I don't have any in my family here. Hey, wait. Thank you for enlightening me. You will attract so many lele and gege. Hey, hey. You can imagine, oh. Thank God that I came on live with it for the first time. And that person had the courage to ask that question. I removed the comment. But do you know what the person said? In fact, he used the full word. He didn't even say G dash Y. He used the color. He said, and he referred to me as bro. He said, "Are you bro?" I'm like, and I knew it because of that my listen, and I quickly ran. I said to Blessed and Rant, hold on. G and A and Y and G and A and one Y. Yes. That's what the person wrote. Are you this, bro? He said, bro, to me, Mua. Hi. Hello. Because of my not knowing what's up. Because of not catching up with with what is going on with the Gen Zs. Somebody referred to me as bro and asked me whether I am GAY. Why now? I won't even show my children anymore, because they will just be angry with me. Mom, why did you do that? And they will say, how many people will see that your live stream? I'm like, the whole world. They will tell me to put it down. I said I won't put it down. I'll tell them I won't put it down. Let everybody see how ignorant I am when it comes to these things. I'm not putting this live stream, it will remain there. Anybody that comes to want to have a laugh, let them come and have a laugh in the beginning of this live stream. Have a good laugh. See my top, and you see me the time I got up to go and change. You see everything. I'll leave it. I won't take it down. I don't answer. When I saw that, I'm like, hey, Osino again. Are you GAY, bro? I'm like, as soon as he said that, I think he mentioned the top as well. I didn't even know what he meant. I would have taken a bigger offense, like, who is this insulting? Who are you insulting? Do you know that I'm not your group that you'll be talking to like that? But when he mentioned the share, that's why I knew the top. Hey! Anyway. Go and rewatch it. You have a good laugh. I removed the comment. I said, I don't want that comment. I don't want that GLY thing on my this. But when you see when I got up, and you see when I went and changed and came, and I told the Rant, I'm blessed. Just be there chatting to each other. Let me go and change quickly. I'm not bro. Hey, this social media, we go see something though. Wow. Yeah, so Agege came here earlier. Maybe he thinks that he's only attracting me as bro. Maybe he wants to chat me up. He's in their group. Hey. Oh my. Hey God. I don't enter one chance today. I don't enter one chance. When I can't wait to finish this. Let me go and tell Daddy. And children are coming back later this night. And I won't even tell them now. I won't bother. Because they will be shocked. And I go, Mom, what do you mean that you don't know? Those mommy top and added, yes. And then, Bless, did you not remember? He said he used the word GAY now. Or the other person used it. Two of them commented. The other person said he loved it. Look, but the other person, okay, maybe I've deleted it by time. Because as soon as I saw that, I deleted it. He used the GAY. Yeah, don't slow down. Everyone there is 10 minutes on Mommy Ifechi video on her. Okay, yeah, so we're going to end with you joining me on Ifechi Family for my premiere to hear what I was saying about peace. No, this thing is now giving me a cause of concern because of how these people are looking so haggard and looking older than their age. Not just the people I'm seeing on social media, even outside social media, people who are having all these issues and eating themselves up. Eating themselves up for no reason. They're not looking well. They're developing all kinds of things. Doctors will check and they don't know what is wrong with them. It's all these problems. People can't sleep. They're lying there with one eye open, thinking of the next thing they will say or do to each other. Yes, so Laurentia, two Agege came. They saw me with my top and they thought, how are you, bro? Hey, this bro one did me make me to jump up. I'm like, hey, Mwakwa, bro. My God, this social media, Hi, if you don't take it, this thing you should take it serious. You are at your own risk. That Baba orange, you people. Okay. Hi, no, bro. I know, Lorenza. That was what you said. I shouldn't have removed my thought for anybody. Me. When that bro came, I'm like, bro, what? Hi. Oh my God. Rant, we are very keen on this premiere. You're going 7 minutes before the time. Are you not enjoying this fun? You want to just go there and wait for 7 minutes before the premiere starts now? Let's finish laughing about this, bro. You see, Tristan now? Why can't let us finish laughing about this, bro? Look at me that was given a name. Let me even tell you my name. Not this bro. Let me tell you one of my husband's relations. You know, in I don't know whether Yorubas you do it in Igbo land. We have this name that we give to people. It's like Afo Tutu. So Chison and Laurentia will understand what I mean. So one of my husband's people relation gave me a name. So from now on, my name is Odiokonamba. Hi. My fans say, oh, I love this name. Odiokonamba. That's what she thought. So not bro. Mama bro. She's on, stop it now. Stop it now. Odiokonamba wa fam. So that you see, it's mouthful. Chison and Laurentia, explain to what Odiokonamba means. That's my the name. I don't know how to say it. Afo-Tutu. How do you say it in English? Chison and Laurentia. Odiokonamba. It's a mouthful. Odiokonamba. Chai, mommy, that name really defines. Do you know my sister-in-law that came here? When I told her, because it was just shortly after she left, that this lady was just talking to me and was thanking me for various things. And that was the name she just called me. And she said, from now on, that is what I'm going to know you as. Hi. When I told my sister-in-law said she could not have given you a better name. I'm like, chai. I was so, and it wasn't even like my husband's sibling. No, it was just like distant relation that gave me that name. Like a gem, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. Odukonamba means your type is scarce in the society. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I think it was after all they've seen how I'm living with their brother, and especially after last year. And maybe that's what made her to give me that name, and I cherish it so much. Thank you. Nuhuai. Thank you so much. So at least Chisom know that it's not bro. It's not mama bro. Hi bro. What's that top your wearing? Are you GAY bro? Hey, Chineke me. I won't forget today in a hurry. But on that note, we are going to stop now because we have 4 minutes. Ofulu. Ofulu Oka. That is really whom you are, mommy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Laurentia. Thank you. The meaning is beautiful. Yes, you know, when she gave me that name, and since I mentioned it to my own sisters and my in-laws, they're like, she was spot on. We love the name. I'm like, okay, thank God. That's why I'm saying when people should just have clear mind and stop bottling things up and start causing problem for themselves. When people see me laughing all day and say that you don't look like what you went through, especially what you went through last year, I say yes, because everybody made it easier for me. Yes, I must say, the family I'm married into. I don't know what to say. Everybody helped me to be still smiling till today. The premiere is starting soon. Thank you so much, everyone. We've had fun today. And from next Sunday, not tomorrow, a week tomorrow, we go back to our normal Sunday live stream. I know that one, Chison is not always available because of the time in US. She'll be getting ready for church that time. So bye, everyone. I'm so grateful for having you all here today. Thank you so much. I think the premiere will be starting in the next couple of minutes, and but it starts with that their song or whatever is the countdown or wherever. Yes, thank you so much. Bye, everyone. I appreciate you all. We had fun, like we did last Saturday. It was good fun. You know, I think bringing this my picture for asking people to guess. You know, it was so good. Like we did it last Saturday. We did it today as well. And yes, blessed is the winner again. Blessed won last week, and Laurentia won last week, and today is Blessed again. So thank you so much, bro. Hey, did you hear? Did you see what you saw wrote there? He said, "Okay, hi. I will not forget this live stream in a hurry. I won't forget that comment in a hurry." Okay, bro. He said, "Are you GAY, bro?" Anyway, let's go. I'll meet you shortly in the Ifechi family. Chisom, you're a bad girl. Bye, everyone. Oh my God. Hey.